Hey guys, it's me, Tiffany. I do apologize if my mic sounds a little weird. I've been trying to tweak it. I am getting a new one soon. So, anyways, this is White Day at Labyrinth named School. This is the first time I've played it in the footage that I've showed you. I have played it more since I've recorded this. I recorded this the day it came out for PS4. This was a Steam reboot, and I was so excited. I kind of went in this a little blind. The only videos I've really seen of it were like non-spoiler reviews and like tips you may need to know. Like it said like the marker save system where you have to find a marker to save the game manually, and they're not infinite. And like the lower the difficulty level, the more tips and tricks you get into surviving. Like you get a little eye. I'll tell you like if a janitor's around, things like that if you're below normal. And nobody said this concretely, but I believe the higher difficulty settings you have, the less markers you can find to save, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So this is a little different between the attempt at Dead by Daylight. I actually do own this game. Dead by Daylight was a free trial, and plus it's like an online game, so it's like after a while you kind of just see the same stuff. But unlike Virtue's Last Reward, where I was like, I'm just gonna like keep playing till the first ending and not get them all, which I didn't lie. That was my original intention. This is gonna be the only one where I'm going to do for this game, and that's just because I want to be able to take my time with it. I don't want to have to kind of rush through it. I have died a lot in this game, you know, and it's just kind of one of those things like it's very environmental, and that's where a lot of the horror aspects come out at. And I mean there is a story and stuff, but yeah, and it blew my mind that it seemed like hardly anybody has heard of this game. I went to GameStop to pick it up because there is a physical copy of it and they've never even heard of it. And it, you know, GameStop might not be the best place to go if you want the most competent game people, but you know, they're not horrible. And they just never heard of it, and there is a physical copy of the game, so GameStop just didn't get it. It may just be here. You know, other GameStops could have gotten it. But I ended up buying it on PS4 because I didn't want to wait forever. If I wasn't going to get that 20% off, like, if I knew GameStop wasn't going to get it, I would have pre-ordered it for 20% off, and I was kind of, like, on the fence with the game, because I was wanting Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma, and I wanted this, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get this. I'm not even done with Virtue's Last Reward as I'm recording this video, which I was planning on finishing whether I recorded it or not, but I decided I didn't like where it was at, so I just kept going. So in this game, it's very fun, but when you die, if you don't use markers, it has an auto save for only important events. So yeah, like if you die, you'll go back right before the important event happened or right after, depending on where you are in the game. The original game did not have that. There was a later update in the PC, and I'm glad that got ported over to this version, because a lot of Steam ports seem to have the very original thing instead of what's available now on Steam. So I'm glad they kept that. And for some reason, soy milk's important in this game. I know it's like a health booster or whatever, but I did look at the trophy list, and I don't know what you're supposed to do with the soy milk. I'm not sure if it's just like consuming it, but there's like a few soy milk trophies. So yeah, they really love soy milk. And this game is a lot of fun. Like I said, I've recorded this almost a week before I posted it, and I totally recommend it. It's not expensive. It's like right at $30, depending on how your tax goes, and that might seem kind of expensive for, you know, a Steam game, but most games you're paying $60 when you don't have that much content. So I mean, and you can beat this game in like 2 or 3 hours, but that's not my case. I didn't use a guide or anything. I've never played this game before. I'm still kind of stuck towards the what I think is the end. And the only reason I know you can beat it that fast is because other YouTubers I follow have
How do we get in?
posted it. Yeah. And I saw the time.
I wonder how we can do it. Oh my. You totally startled me just then.
And I really like how they do your reply on this game.
Oh, I've seen him. He's a new transfer student. Really? Anyway, I'm leaving. See ya. I'm Sung-Ah Kim, homeroom 8.
I'm trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice through my first playthrough because there are multiple endings and this affects it.
This was out of the blue. But it's nice to meet you. So, why did you come to school at this hour? Yeah? I'm glad that you're here. You are going to help me out. Just something. Follow me. Ji-hyun and I didn't know what we were gonna do. Goodness, a guy like you showed up. Definitely have what it takes to help me.
Yeah, this definitely goes with I don't want to say the Asian game stereotype, but a lot of them are based in school, and for some reason the main person is always like a transfer student or like a freshman equivalent.
Welcome! First time in the girls' bathroom?
That is a little weird.
Why? Worried I want something weird? I left my book in the home ec room. I can't get in because it's locked. I happen to know that the keys are in the auto shop classroom, but it's locked as well. But you can crawl through that vent up there and get me the keys. Thank you. I knew that you'd help. We'll need a ladder, and we'll also need some sort of cutting tool. Why don't you look around?
Yeah, so
If you look around the school,
like this game, the controls are definitely a tad weird. It's not like
I think I saw a ladder by the auto shop.
Beyond Two Souls kind of weird, but you do run differently. It's kind of closer to Heavy Rain, a little weird, except for you don't have to hold a button down to walk. You just press the joystick or whatever. And I'm not really sure what all the collectibles do yet. And I'm not sure if like Korean, because this is a Korean game, I'm not sure if most Korean schools do have the doors that like blend into like the wall like that. That's just something I've never thought about looking up. Especially I at one point looked up how to like teach in South Korea, and it's something I occasionally like think about. I just have to finish my bachelor's before I can even truly put any effort towards it, and I don't even know if I will. But yeah, like every door is locked, and there is a janitor that comes by, and he will beat the crap out of you if he catches you. And there's other paranormal stuff. This one is basically just a very small portion of the game, so you don't see a lot of the paranormal crap that's in this game. But it's, like I said, I totally recommend it. I'm not sure if it's cheaper on Steam, but hey, if you're watching this and you never heard of it, I brought it to you. Try it. You'll like it. I'm pretty sure you will. Unless you just don't like horror-based games. And one thing I do like is when you pick things up like you do with this ladder, which I keep this on here long enough so if you want to pause it you can easily, is when you walk with them, it looks natural because you're not going to hold everything straight, and a lot of games make you just hold the game like perfect, like the item perfectly straight in the game. And it seems like, because you can tell you're about to go up into like the vents, it seems like a lot of games I've been playing lately make you go through the vents. And I saw this on a tip video. Apparently when you go in places where the janitor actually goes, because I feel like you don't go in that little spot that's like a safe harbor spot. If he walks back and the door's shut, he's around there, because apparently he always shuts the door. I'm not sure how true that is. I've died so many times, and I've done that method. But I could just suck at the game. Like, look at this. This is not okay. Like, why is this allowed? Like, for real. And if they know he does this, why, first off, why is he there? And if they're not going to get rid of him, why do they even attempt to go at night? But if you didn't have idiots, this game wouldn't be around. So, I guess they just have to take them L's. And there are some hard puzzles in the game. This particular puzzle isn't hard. Like, I actually just rotated the stuff you're supposed to without even thinking about it being a puzzle. So, I mean, but some of the other ones do get a little harder, and there is a hell difficulty. If you want to have some fun with that. I don't. I am not gonna platinum this game or anything, but yeah, if you want to have a good time, use the hell difficulty. It blows my mind though that so many people have this done in 2 or 3 hours. I'm thinking, like, do you use a guide, or do you just know this game that well, or do you cut out a lot of stuff to make it look like it? I'm not sure. I mean, I'll speed stuff up and I have cut things out, but I don't usually try to make it look like I've finished the game any faster. I just take out a lot of not essential stuff. But you know, even with a guide, the janitors spawn sporadically. And this puzzle was relatively easy too. I haven't tested this, but I wonder if you take too long will the janitor come up? Because how does he not notice this? The alarm was so loud, and you would think they would know. Hey, the alarm's in this room. Even if they don't know if demons are in that room. Which it looks like they need to just lock the door if they don't want students in the building. That seems a lot easier to me. Would it be crazy though if that janitor would beat up teachers and they're so scared they don't do anything? And it seems like a lot of stuff here is just for decoration, but... And some of the paranormal stuff is random. Like, there's supposed to be one with the light switches that I haven't had happen to me, but I convinced a friend to try it and they download it, and they talk about every time they mess with a light switch, the ghost pops up.
Oh. Huh. Not bad. Thanks a lot. You're not trying to scare me, are you? I'm not that gullible. Oh, but did you know? This school used to be a hospital during the Korean War. Rumor has it the whole school is haunted because so many people died here during that time. Maybe the rumor's true. I mean, especially on a night like this. are you? I guess you don't like ghost stories, huh? Oh, the doors are probably all locked by now. They lock all the doors after 10. Except for the lecture hall lobby, that is. If we want to leave, we have to go to the lecture hall. You know the new building, lecture hall, and here are all connected, right? Here. This is the key to that hallway there. Could you open it on your way out? Go ahead. I still have something to do.
Yeah, so the running on this game isn't like particularly super fast. It's just like weird. You can definitely tell a difference though. But you, like, according to like the thing in the beginning with the tutorial, you apparently can get dizzy. I actually haven't got to that point yet, so I don't know if difficulty makes it that way or what.
That was close. If you sneak in at night, the janitor gets terribly angry. If he catches you, the punishment is harsh. What do you mean? Anyway, he's nice in the daytime. You're the transfer student. I'm in your homeroom. Remember? You know So-young? Well, I guess everybody knows her, actually. I'm Ji-Yeon-Sol. You're Human Lee, right? Anyway, what are you doing here at this hour? I think you're incredibly brave.
I think she likes him.
All alone this late. Tell me something. I always see you alone. Don't you have friends? Huh? Oh. Yeah, that's right. But you'll make more soon. Okay, I'm going to go now. Be careful.
I really didn't like how she's like, he's nicer in the daytime. He's a freaking sociopath. Or psychopath or whatever. Something's wrong with him. It's weird because I don't have the little eye icon like you do, and also there's like a million costumes you can have, and I'm not going to get deep story spoilers, but I'm just saying what you can kind of basically get out of this video. Sometimes you have to wait forever for them to go or be willing to run. And I don't have the best luck when I have to run. I usually get caught. But every time you start in that place over, he generates in a different spot or whatever. Unless you're doing like this particular cutscene. And yeah, and how long he stays in the spot's random too. Which kind of sucks. It's like so crazy. And if you turn the light on, he can spot you easier. And he can go into rooms. Which makes me wonder, like, how do you do this on hell mode? Once I fully play the game till I get tired of it, I might watch a playthrough of that, because I know I won't be able to do it. My nerves can't handle it. I hate that you can't pick those items up even though you see them with the light on. You'd think, like, you'd still be able to get them. But alas, you can't. That's one of the weird things about this game. It's like you have to put yourself in the most vulnerable state to get anything done. But I mean, that's what makes the game scarier, I suppose. And this room sucks. You can save in here too. But I recommend saving very sparsely. Like I said, you won't have to start all the way over from the beginning of the game, but you will have to go back, which kind of blows, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, it's like, and I kind of like this game doesn't tell you a ton of what to do. I mean, it tells you enough to, like, I guess, but like, kind of just wandering around, not knowing what's going on. And I don't know why I like that, but I do. Most drawers and stuff you check will be empty, but it's good to check all of them just in case. I'm saying this like I'm an expert at the game, but I actually really badly suck at this game. I'm always really nervous. He has it bad, don't he? I always like in these games, somebody has a crush on somebody and it makes like a big deal. It's so funny to me. Go away. I really like that they have this hallway rather empty like a real school should be. Because in some games they jump pack the hallways with too much crap, and if you were having a run, it'd suck. And I really don't know what happens if you stay in one place too long, because I haven't done it. I bet he regrets transferring to this school though. It's so crazy. You need coins to get like more soy milk out of vending machines. There's other stuff besides soy milk. They just put emphasis on the soy milk. I've actually never used it. And that's probably one of my biggest problems. Yeah, this is me being nervous. Yeah. This right here is what makes you like, oh goodness, oh goodness, oh goodness. Because you don't know where anything's gonna be. You have to look everywhere though. You can't mindlessly like wander around in this game. But yeah, I definitely enjoy it. It's one of the better, I guess you call it indie games that I've played in a while. Like I said, I know it's old enough to where like when it shows your cell phone, it's a flip phone. But yeah, I totally recommend it, especially now that it's October. And I like that they actually release this around October because it seems like a lot of these horror games get released either in the summer or something like that. And movies are like that too. It's kind of weird. I wish they would let me grab these the first time around. And then, honestly, you don't have to shut every door, but I do. It makes me nervous otherwise. And I don't get why, like, the janitors are just patrolling. Should they be cleaning? But yeah, there are so many outfits you can buy. Most of them are, like, school outfits or whatever. But there are some reason you can buy bathing suit outfits. I don't get it. I don't see why you need a bathing suit outfit in this game. No wonder he gets so cranky. Like, this isn't the beach. Stop making me think weird things. You stupid kids. But I do like how they set up the environment of this game. That's what really sells it. In my opinion, it's just like the environment of the game. You're always on edge. Okay. Oh yeah, and always check all your items. Like I said, this was a blind playthrough. That was like on a tip. It didn't tell you what kind of items to watch out for, but it said like, always look up and down. When there's a puzzle, one of your items probably has the key, if you got the right things. And most stuff isn't there for nothing. And I wonder why they have their uniforms out like that. Well, if everybody's wearing that uniform, they should know what the uniform is. Here we go. Sorry, that one was a little fast. Unintended. I like to read documents and stuff, but I don't... It's not like my biggest concern. Well, probably from that janitor. I hate that it lets you open so many empty things. It's like you're wasting my time. Hmm. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. We gotta go. Shut the door, hurry. But yeah, the video isn't gonna last much longer. I'm totally just gonna let you finish the rest of it, and I do recommend this game. You should totally get it. And you guys have a great day.